Keke and SZA are my new best friends. You know, when you feel like you've run out of luck, you got no money, you got no future, all you have is your best friend to rely on, it's just one of them days. That's right, it's an actual comedy in theaters and not streaming. It's One of Them Days, a new comedy starring Keke Palmer and SZA, and it is a delight. I want to take you back 30 years now to 1995 when a little movie called Friday came out. Chris Tucker, Ice Cube, hangout movie, comedy. It hit all the right vibes at all the right time. Well, 30 years later, we have just that thanks to Keke Palmer and SZA, the musical artist who is a surprisingly good actress. SZA, where you been all our lives? Why you holding out on us? Of course, Keke Palmer has been a consummate entertainer for decades now. She was a child actress. She rocked it so hard in Nope, my Keke stock went through the roof. And now she's finally back and she's brought SZA with her. Keke stars as Drew, a waitress who's desperately trying to work her way up to franchise manager. She's got a big job interview that day, and so she can't miss it. Her friend, played by SZA, is Alyssa. She's more flighty, she's more flaky, she's the spiritual, just go with the flow type. And they're roommates. But on this particular day, they find out, oops, the rent actually didn't go through. Alyssa gave it to her deadbeat live-in boyfriend, Keyshawn, and what do you know, he invested it in knockoff Gucci shirts. So now they have till 6 p.m. to find the money, make rent, and not get evicted. It's a classic comedy setup, and Keke and SZA are a classic comedy duo. Keke is high-strung, she's neurotic, she's more by the rules, and SZA just wants the universe to take care of everything. We've seen this type of comedy done before, but we haven't seen it in ages. I mean, I mentioned Friday 30 years ago, but there was also Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle 20 years ago. So we are way, way overdue for a new comic duo. Now the movie takes a little bit to get going. It's a lot of setup, a lot of characters, a lot of little details and situations, but fear not, dear watcher, it all pays off. It's not gut-bustingly funny, but it's got a really good vibe when you're just around friends, around the wacky people you know, and you're just trying to live your day-to-day life, but things just keep getting in the way. What I appreciate about this comedy is that the silly things that happen are all character-based and situation-based. It never veers too wacky. Almost, but it always comes back around to these girls who we really care about and really like, and the strange people they encounter. We get cool cameos by the likes of Cat Williams, who's always great, Lil Rel Howery, and then we get fun scene-stealing moments by Kayla Monteroso Mejia as a loan officer, who's the most passive-aggressive person in the world, and even Maud Apatow, who is the token white person here, but actually has a little bit of layer to her dynamic with Keke and SZA and how they come together at the end. So while the first half is amusing and you'll chuckle here and there, the second half is really where things pay off. And I was surprised how clever the script is. It's structured very well. It's an easy screenwriting rule, but set them up and knock them down. And by the end, when characters are converging, things are getting way out of hand, and we're reaching that climax where things couldn't possibly get worse, it all comes together in fun and hilarious and very cool ways. Keke Palmer is just a delight on screen all the time, but SZA really impresses here. It's her first movie. Obviously, she's been a performer for years, but she bounces off her scene partner so well. She's just a natural. I can't wait to see what she does going forward. And I really want to just see Keke in everything. She's so great. It would be so cool to see them as a new comic duo. They could do a direct sequel to this, like the Friday franchise, or they could just cast them in a different type of comedy and they could be like an Abbott and Costello. Everything is just a little bit better here. This is surprisingly well shot and well blocked and well edited. It's short, it's a brisk 95 minutes, but it packs in a lot of movie. You never feel exhausted and it never overstays its welcome. 90 minutes, perfect length for a comedy. One of Them Days feels like it's poised to be a future cult classic, a future hangout movie. You know, get together with your friends, get some snacks, get some alcohol, maybe get a little something else, and just laugh at your favorite parts, laugh at some scenes which I'm sure will be iconic down the line, and just have a good time. This was such a great surprise with the great chemistry from Keke and SZA, with the good vibes and with laughs that pay off. I give One of Them Days a 3.5 out of 5. Well, that's all for me. If you like this review, please like and subscribe, or follow me on Letterboxd at RamirezS316. Keke, SZA, call me.